Hey everybody, Kensurfs here, and welcome to another shave video. This one, I'm going to take you to the City Shave Meetup that happened yesterday at Absolutely Fabulous in Huntington Beach. You're going to get to see a live shave where I shaved off my goatee. You're going to see Matt Pizarczyk and Doug Smythe do their first podcast at Lather be shaving in 2 years. And actually, I've only shown snippets of that. If you want to see the whole thing, it's available at their site, so you can watch that. But I did a live shave there. The meetup went on from 12 o'clock in the afternoon, noon till 4. And there were a lot of people just coming in, hanging out, meeting everybody, buying stuff, getting stuff from the pay it forward table. And then they would leave and more people would come in. So it was a non-stop stream of people all day, but it was nice because then it wasn't everybody at once. So it was really nice to get out and see everybody. I want to thank Ian and his mother for hosting the event, and for Matt and Doug for coming down, and for all of the people who showed up. They were with wet shavers who have podcasts, they have YouTube channels, they're just new to shaving. It was great to meet everybody. So I'm going to take you on a little visit to Absolutely Fabulous yesterday, and you're going to hear a lot of background noise. I can't control that. There were a lot of people there, so when I'm doing my live shave, you might find it hard for me to hard to hear me. And I'm shaving on this camera. There wasn't a mirror, so I'm like leaning forward trying to see what was going on. But I used a Rex Envoy. I bought a Rex Envoy when I was there. I really like the look of the stainless steel version, and I shaved off my goatee with it in front of everybody. And Matt was even there asking me questions. So welcome, and here is the Surf City Shave Meetup that happened yesterday at Absolutely Fabulous.
My dad said I can have if I do good the rest of
You came all the way just to see us.
By the end of the day, it'll all be gone. Rex Envoy. Yeah.
So last year when we were
All right. As long as someone's taping, you know.
Right.
But I figure last time I didn't get enough. Oh, I like this. The blades. What was the...
All
right.
I know, right? I've not
Well, we're at Absolutely Fabulous.
No.
We're going to do a live shave today. You know, could be a bloodbath. I'm going to be using, I just purchased from Matt, let me give it its due.
So you are missing like baby boy. Baby boy, and this one.
The Rex Envoy.
For one of them, we're not sure yet. We're pulling that way.
So if you do like a neutral.
Here we go.
Well, yeah, we can do
A nice
red and white.
3-piece.
And we'll put a name on it for you so you know what you've got.
And Ian, I want to thank you for putting this together, man. You know, Ian, right here. Come on over here. That's there we go.
You're very welcome.
Thank you for putting this together.
Thanks for coming to the shop. I really appreciate it.
Oh
Always.
man, this is great. Second time here, and you're right down the street from me. So, you know, I love it.
I think I'm wearing the same shirt as last time, actually.
My wife dressed me today. She goes, "You got to put something different on. Take off your Dodgers cap."
All right, everybody, we're going to have a live shave from Kensurfs down here for anybody that wants to take part. I mean, not that he's going to shave you, but...
You need to make your background.
And I'll do my favorite blades today.
Come in line, guys.
Oh, now the pressure's going to be on. Now I'm going to nick myself. Now I'll nick myself.
Are we still prepping? Oh, you're up.
I'm actually up and running, you know. You know another thing, Matt? They like to see the blade go into that. And they go, "How do we know you're really using that blade?" Well, I'm really using that.
Oh, they think you're just faking it?
Yeah, or putting on something different. In we
The
go.
levels of trickery that would require.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Where'd you take them out on the blade?
I did tell Matt the minute I you can tell quality when you're holding it in your hand, and that's definitely quality. And the knurling is so sharp. I mean, you know, if you drop this with wet hands, it's you know. Well, let me get set up here.
Johnny, it's just down.
Just like a half pour. I'm trying to pace myself.
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah, Johnny's pizza. They're excellent.
We got I should take the camera off for a second and show you what we got. This it looks like a baptismal font to shave in.
Terrible.
And I just brought my portable from Pacific Shaving Company, my portable bowl.
Coming
Got
back with you.
Matt
Coming
right
back. Coming here to see if this technique is really that good.
Oh, they're gonna say I go too quick, and the what is it? I'm too quick, and the shave soap is not lathered. I did a whole shave once, and I forgot to press that button.
Okay, so you're
I am recording now.
So this is not live.
No. I'm gonna edit it later. Yeah, gotcha. I've never, I've never done a live shave. I've edited it, but I left in all the cuts, everything. But I just put it together on the phone later. All right. I was just gonna use this. So we got our shave bowl here. Got the brush. Should have brought the crystal skull.
We're missing an opportunity. Let's do this. While you shave, I'm going to interview you.
Okay.
This is the opportunity.
Okay, very
All right,
good.
everyone. While Ken's doing his live shave, I figure I'll do an impromptu interview with Ken because I know everyone is wondering the same thing I'm wondering. Exactly how did Ken get started? What's his story? What's his origin story? We have to know. So we'll do it impromptu. Is that okay?
Yeah, no, that's perfect.
But I can even hold your microphone.
Oh, okay.
So that you can just do what you're going to do. I don't want to interrupt you.
I'm setting up with some Aloha Smackdown from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrement, and it smells like Hawaiian punch.
Got it. So I'm a reporter now. I'm going to do the back and forth.
Yeah,
Maybe turn that one off. Let's kill this one.
you've done this before.
Yes, I've done this a couple times. I'm not new behind the microphone. Let's just say that. So we're using some Hawaiian punch. You said.
Oh, I can't even unlock the.
We may need to have some technical assistance here. Or we can just,
You know what?
Yeah, there you go. Go with it. So,
Pour it right out of here.
So Ken, first question: how long have you been wet shaving?
About 6 years now, and it started out. My father passed away in '99. She was clearing out his bathroom, and she found a lot of his old shaving stuff. And one of the items was a shave scuttle, and I remember vividly him using a Simpson shave brush from England. And by the end, there was hardly any bristles left, and I could not find them. So I started looking up Simpson brushes on YouTube, and then I see all these guys shaving with, doing wet shaving like my dad did nowadays, and everything was still available. So I started, I wanted his razor. I knew he had a British Wilkinson's or Gillette razor made in England, and I ended up finding one on eBay. I found a lot on eBay. eBay was stocked with stuff 5 years ago. Now,
Slim pickings.
yeah, slim pickings. But that kind of started the whole thing, and then I go, if these guys can do a video, let me do a video. And if you notice in my first video, we've got a blank canvas behind, nothing in the shave. Then I started realizing I had a bunch of memorabilia from James Bond and movies that my wife never wanted me to hang up in the house anymore. So, hey, I found a perfect place for it now, right in my shave den. So all the James Bond memorabilia, James Gardner, all the stuff is behind me now. So I have my own little
Man cave.
yeah, man cave right there.
It's a nice man cave. I've seen your videos many times. It's a background I wish I had in mind. All this wonderful masculine, memorabilia, classic archetypal men like James Bond. Everyone wants to be James Bond, right? Who doesn't want to be James Bond?
That's right. And that scene in Goldfinger where he's actually using a slim razor and he's got the homing device in it. I mean, I saw that razor and I go, I gotta get one of those. You know, absolutely have to have one of those. And I found one on eBay. So, you know, it's you know, definitely James Bond movies, definitely been an influence on me in my life because my dad and I used to go watch them all the time together.
That makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense. So, so let's see, what else? So you've been into it for 6 years.
No, I could do that.
Sorry, just having to be dad for a second. Anywho, so what was the impetus to go from, you know, being a wet shaver and checking out the Simpsons brush and trying to get back into dad stuff to wanting to make videos about it? How did that transition take place?
Well, I started out doing some video reviews of, actually, I thought it was kind of cool to do video reviews. So I did some video reviews on Benchmade knives, but you know, sometimes knives. I noticed the audience really liked the shaving stuff. So I started doing, you know, different razors and Gillette. Gillette, the most popular video, but the most hated product lately. I do Gillette videos, and people go, how could you use Gillette? How could you? And man, Gillette razors have held up for 50, 60, 70, 100 years. I mean, they're still great after all these years. So I started buying old Gillettes and doing a video on them, and they did become popular. I mean, those videos, if you look at all of them, probably even the King C Gillette when they released the new DE razor. That video for me, you know, is, you know, more people watch that than anything. They comment, how could you? But they watch it.
And, and you laugh all the way to the bank with the views and all that. I mean, not just the views, but the audience. You know, building the audience is so important with YouTube, right? You got to have content people want to watch.
That's right. And YouTube, after you know, and you knew the people who are starting out with YouTube, you'll see that once you get a certain number of subscribers, then YouTube starts to take notice, and then they say, hey, if you allow us to put our advertising on your video, you know, we'll give you like a nickel every time someone clicks it, and you go, sounds good, I must be moving up in the world. But then at the end of the month, you know, those nickels add up, and that gives you some money to purchase, you know, new items and try out new things. So it's kind of a win-win. And then they push your videos even more, you know. So, you know, it's an interesting world, that YouTube. Yeah.
It is. Well, I don't want to interrupt you anymore. We'll keep on doing some questions, but I think we should progress with the shave. Everyone's dying to see
me cut myself.
Everyone's dying to see Ken cut himself up close.
The baptismal.
He's got a baptismal. It looks like a sterling silver plated. I don't know. Beautiful octopus bowl. It looks like it'd be perfect for punch.
Oh, I think that's what it does.
But I think today it's actually going to be perfect for a shave. And you know,
and I hope I don't dribble all over this
City,
floor.
You know, the ocean theme. We got the octopus. It's a whole thing, right? So
exactly.
Guys, come and watch.
we need an audience up here, guys. Ken wants more pressure on him.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Ken. So his lather by Phoenix Artisan is jumping to life again. He's using this Aloha punch.
It is definitely
from
jumping.
Someone named Douglas Mike.
I want to hear monkey barking in the background.
Aloha punch. Aloha Smackdown. Sorry, I guess Doug's getting smacked on the label, but Aloha Smackdown, and the inspiration is Hawaiian punch.
Yeah.
So he is no pre-shave. You're going right into it. You wet your face.
And that's, you know, people complain all the time. They go, you put a thin lather on you, you know, but it works for me. It's whatever works for you. Whatever I'm doing might not work for you. That razor blade combo might not work for you, but for me it does. Well, we'll find out today with that razor. Yeah.
So he's got a synthetic brush. Now, I'm just curious, your take on the whole synthetic versus badger controversy that may or may not actually exist. What's your thoughts on synthetic versus badger brushes?
Well, my dad had a badger. I prefer badger, but my wife and daughter are here somewhere, and they're vegan, and they prefer that I use the synthetic. But so today I didn't bring the synthetic, but I brought the badger to give away in the raffle. So and then I'm gonna have to get myself another badger.
Okay.
You know, another Kensurfs badger. You know.
I've heard mixed things. I've heard that the badgers are raised for their meat and the pelts are a byproduct. I've heard that's not true. I don't know.
No, they're a nuisance.
They're a nuisance.
They eat crops from farms.
They eat crops from farms.
So they round them up and kill them.
They round him up and kill him. Says, I'm sorry, the name.
Rick.
Rick. I know he's a long time wet shaver. He's been to all the events.
Oh, I see. I met him at Big Shave
I love you all
West.
the horrible names.
Now I'm going to make a mess all over the show.
Well, where was the bib? Ken was supposed to have the bib up here. Where is that
Well,
at?
it's too late for that.
Do we have like a
Yeah.
yeah, there we go.
Here we go.
Oh, we got
Yeah,
a shaving
yeah.
bit. All
That's your
right.
bib.
Okay, one moment. You need some help? You got it?
No, I got it. I should have it.
He's a big boy. He can put his own bib on, guys.
There we go. Much better.
There we go. And it's brought to you by Rockwell, of all the people out there, right? Rockwell Razor.
Yep, here we go.
He's using some obscure brand no one likes called Rex. I don't know anything about it. It's the Envoy razor made of solid stainless steel in America, 3-piece razor. I don't know anything about it.
So far, so good.
Yeah? Okay, good.
There's a dumb joke about a guy who jumps off the Empire State Building, and as he's falling to the ground, the people look out the window and they're going, "Hey!" And he goes, "So far, so good." So, you know.
So, and not only is today Ken going to do a shave live before all of you to judge and see his technique in the flesh, but he's actually taking off his goatee because, like other wet shavers who have goatees and facial hair, he gets a lot of hate.
Yeah.
A lot of people say, "What the heck? How can you possibly call yourself a wet shaver and you have facial hair? Don't you just want to shave it all?"
That happens all the time, and then I get a lot of the viewers say, keep the goatee, and I'll grow the goatee back because I enjoy growing it and putting the shoe polish on it, so it doesn't look salt and pepper. But it's coming off today. So far, so good.
I am not a licensed barber. I don't want to take any liability to shave him. The only person I shave is my wife occasionally. Behind closed doors, people. But let's see.
So far, so good.
Yeah, I know, right? But I was telling Ken earlier, I'll make the same comment here because I think it's a decent comment, that, so you shave everything but your goatee. Why not stop there? Shave your head too, right?
I get that
your
too.
chest, just keep on going, shave it all. And I always say we're not shaving because we love shaving. We want to enjoy our process, but we still want to be able to, sports and facial hair. Is that acceptable? Is it acceptable as a wet shaver to have facial hair? Okay.
No.
Okay, so the yays, let me have yay. It's okay. Say it. Say yay.
Yay.
And the nays.
No.
The yays have it.
No facial hair.
Okay, let's check back in with Ken. How's the shave? Oh, he's a different man. Look at this.
Well, my problem is I've got this. I wonder if I can zoom. Nope. I need a mirror. I'm looking into the camera, seeing what I'm shaving on, on the camera. But if I can do this on a hotel balcony in Hawaii, I can do it here.
I recently did a live shave myself with the cell phone on my vacation in Colorado, and I found it equally as difficult. You can't really get the perspective. You can't get, and there's a little bit of a delay. Like there's like a 2 second or 1 second kind of lag, right?
Yep. Oh, I'm clogging your razor here, man. Look at this. I'm clogging this razor.
Don't blame the razor, blame the soap.
It's the hair.
It is the
Or
hair.
mountain hair too. Yeah, I mean.
No problem here. No problem here.
So some people believe that if you're going to take off a bunch of facial hair, you should use a pair of hair clippers first and kind of take it on the stubble. But you're saying no.
Well, I normally would use the electric razor and take this off and then just shave, but I'm trying to make it difficult. We're trying to entertain. It's all for the viewers.
It's all for the audience today.
Yeah.
Now you can't see because Ken's camera is pointing back here towards us, but just to let you guys all know out there in Kensurfs land, we got about maybe 15, 20 people out here watching him. So he's got some element of pressure, but I know that Ken is a skilled, talented wet shaver, wet tuber, as it's called, and he'll tackle it with ease.
I remember that speed shave, where we had to crank them out in like 1 minute or something, and in a razor I hadn't used before. I still got that razor, by the way. Yeah, the Gillette, by the way, vintage Gillette. And I ended up winning that speed shave challenge, but that was in front of hundreds of people. That was embarrassing.
Can we get those sound effects again, please?
What sound effects? I didn't hear the sound effect.
Okay, now I can do a second pass that hopefully I can clean it up a little because I did leave some hair.
I'm seeing from that.
on your lip.
I got me there. Yeah.
and he's got a little bit on his lower lip. He's got a kind of a sole patch, but it's less than a patch. It's like a sole stitch. I don't know.
It will be gone soon.
Okay, he said it's gonna be gone soon. So you've been into it for 6 years. You've been doing the wet shave thing. What's one of the takeaways you would say for the community? What's your experience with the wet shaving community those 6 years?
They're really into not wasting. I mean, new cartridges, you're going to hear it, but there's a lot of waste from Gillette cartridge, or from not Gillette, from any cartridge razor. And my wife's, a prime example. She went down to Costco and bought the Venus, but my daughter, she uses the Leaf, and she uses DE blades. So there is a big difference. You can save a lot of money, and you can contribute less waste,
Okay, yeah, that's a good thing. So, we got the audience here. Let's not make it about just me and you. If you got into this because of the waste factor of not wasting, say yay. If you got into it for maybe the cool factor, the better shave experience, say yay. Yay. And see that, we got more yays there if you didn't hear it. And that's what I thought too. I think more people get into this because they want the better shave, they want less irritation, they want, maybe to enhance their experience. They don't want to wake up every day and have the same, deodorant smelling product smeared on their face. They want to smell good every morning. So what are some of your top products you like, the smells, the notes? What are some of Ken's favorites?
Oh, menthol by far. I like the coolness of it, and some of that like Arctique or some of those really intense menthol shave soaps and aftershave. Man, they freeze your face, and I kind of like that effect.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I like the burn,
There was a product, just a shout out to my good friend Stefan over at the Holy Black. I'm not sure if you guys ever used it. Stefan put out a lavender creeper years ago. It was a lavender soap with like a culotta, some kind of synthetic menthol. And man, by the end of your shave, your face was just ice cold, and it felt fantastic. And I just love that. I'm with you. I love it.
Yeah, the menthol does. I mean, that's one of the nicer stuff. They've got stuff that smells great, but it smells like ice cream. And I keep saying don't eat the soap, but it smells like it's edible.
I mean, almost like Hawaiian punch.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I'm just kidding. I actually never use this Aloha Smackdown. I'll just smell it. Smell your brush, kid. It's Doug nailed it. It does smell just like Hawaiian punch. So if you want to smell like summertime, if you're the '90s kid, that's Hawaiian punch.
Back to the baptismal font here.
Ken's over here splashing his face.
Oh, probably getting water all over.
Yeah, but the staff
That's
here,
all right.
it's absolutely fabulous. They
It's
knew
absolutely fabulous.
it was going to happen. They knew that they were going to get water everywhere.
Got me a little bit. Oh, it's a pimple again. So at 60, you can still get a pimple. And that's what the result is. You guys don't have a napkin or something by any chance? Oh, Katie, bring me some napkins from over there. I forgot a shave towel.
You forgot a sheet. That's okay. Ken will clean up fine, I'm sure. Now, have you already thought about an aftershave product to try to help soothe your skin after this experience?
Well, I'm going to be trying Doug's matching product from PAA. We'll see how it is. Oh, somebody figured out how to. I couldn't unlock the pump. Did you unlock it?
No, I think she's.
Oh, my daughter. She's an engineer.
Okay, it took an engineer to figure out how to open Doug's packaging.
And I can't see that I.
Even myself, I'm in the shower and you open up the new soap container and yeah. Well, it looks pretty good. I think the second pass definitely helped out.
And like I said, I got the one cut there, but I notoriously cut my neck here. For some reason, I notoriously cut it, and I don't think I did today. Right?
Not much. A tiny bit of some weepers near the Adam's apple, but overall really good.
Very good.
Now, Ken, you're right-handed?
Yes.
I found that if my dominant hand, I put more pressure on my dominant side. Is that something maybe you've experienced?
I've never tried a left-handed shave. I probably should try it to see how it is. And you're right. I might turn out a little different. Yeah. I'm all for it. Somebody said, "Can you do another blind shave?" And I could do that too, because often we shower, we don't have a mirror, and we're just shaving. So you just kind of do it by feel. So yeah, I have to try that. And they were saying maybe when I come down to Phoenix to visit you guys, maybe we can do a blind shave side by side. Man, that would
Double
be
blind
funny.
shave.
All right, let's try out this.
He's trying out a little bit of the PAA matching aftershave balm,
There
I'm
we go.
guessing.
And I probably put much too much on it. Oh, there's the burn.
So does it have alcohol?
It's
in
got
it?
alcohol in it.
Okay.
But it's a balm, not a splash, so yeah. Now I just look like I've been out in the sun. The razor worked great.
Good.
The razor worked great. I probably should have paired it with a little sharper blade to go through this, but hey.
What kind of blade was it again?
Wilkinson Sword Gillette from India, my favorite, my kind of go-to. But next time a feather, that would have been a bloodbath.
Yeah.
Well, it takes a lot of guts to get up here in front of not only your own audience, but in front of the audience today. Let's give Ken a round of applause for doing a live shave, helping to make our event better today.
And we're going to be doing another video shortly with Doug and Matt right here. So now I'm going to have a few questions.
Sounds good, sounds good. Well, that's all I got. I'm going to turn it back over to Ken if you got anything else.
Nope, I'm good. Now I'm going to clean up this mess I made all over,
All right, well, it's been a lot of fun, guys.
All right.
Do you want me to, I know, how about I sit
Really, Brosnan was like my
You want me to do this? I just see all this.
That's my line.
Well, I had to do it for you.
No, you did. I'm Douglas Smythe from PhoenixShaving.com, and to my right is... Why am I sitting on the...
Why are you sitting on the right? Well, because the chair over there is higher up.
No, he wants the better mic, is what I'm saying. Anyways, folks, welcome back. It's been a couple of years since Matt and I have actually sat next to each other like this, and sitting next to each other, we shall do again.
My palms are so sweaty right now, so nervous.
And I'm so excited. I've been sending Matt big pictures all day. Anyways, here we are, and we've got a lot to cover. We've got about 2 years worth of material to cover.
We're going to squeeze it into 20 scorching minutes.
20 scorching minutes. So I apologize ahead of time for that. But now we have some people in the group right there. You see that?
That's right. We're on Facebook Live, everyone. If you're on Facebook, say hi.
In fact, if
Hi, Facebook.
any smokers in the room want to go outside, just tune in on Facebook. Anyways, so
in the Phoenix app or the...
first, look at that. It got very meta when Kensurfs started filming us. Anyways, so we are going to cover first and foremost, as we have always done, and the closer it gets to the tinnier I sound.
Well, it's okay.
Ground control to major. No. First, we're going to cover a vintage aftershave as we've done in the past. And this one, we actually, a lot of the stuff we're covering today is stuff we wanted to do back in the day, 2 years ago.
Got written down.
Our final episode, we wanted to cover a lot of these things that we're going to cover today. So it just feels like we're finally
here.
Finally here.
Final drive.
It goes from like amber to a creamy
It's
vanilla,
wonderful.
cedar, eventually landing on vetiver.
We should have blindfolded him for this because this is the Douglas Smythe nose in action.
No.
She would not be shaving.
For your viewers at home. Thank you. You sound great at that.
Tiny hidden spot here in Huntington Beach is quite famous nationally and internationally too. And so I hope you're enjoying everything you see, because the kind of gifts you won't find anywhere else, really. Not at these prices anyway. So welcome everybody. I'm so glad everyone came to experience Absolutely Fabulous and our wonderful, the shave products. I mean, I'm not a man, but I tell you, I can shave my legs and it's good. So thank you guys for coming very much. And remember, we're here when you need a gift.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. And until next time, it's Kensurfs saying, stay safe. Bye for now.